Hello and welcome back to this episode of Skyrim. Doing the main storyline, and I need to talk to Arngir. So we're going to Parthenax, right? The blades, and you get to learn Clear Skies, and you get a few excellent rewards from Parthenax as well, or one rather. That's gonna really help us out in this challenge as a warrior, because I am wearing heavy armor. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it. Then I need to see Parthenax. Damn straight. Thanks to the blades. Give me the right dialogue. Come on, thank you. Hopefully, I can just go out here and wait, and they'll come out. Clear Skies is gonna be excellent. I've been experimenting with some thumbnails, and it's really nice if, you know, when I get Clear Skies, that way I don't have to wait for the weather to become nice for the good pictures, you know. I can just look vakar. I absolutely love that shout. I don't know, I think it's really cool. I mean, it's mainly for aesthetics, right? And it's really only for that. And this part, it's required for this part as well. Vah. But I'm gonna try and move through the beginning here relatively quickly, because Parthenax is it's not that fun to listen to his dialogue. I've done it multiple times. I've also shown it as like in another Let's Play or playthrough bump of this game, and he does say some very interesting stuff though. That's for damn certain. Is that good? Do I know? Do I have the power? Let's see. I have one dragon shout. I'm gonna save it for now. I don't know what I'm gonna use it on. At some point I'm gonna need the second word of disarm, which is in Silverdrift Lair. I kinda wanted to do two things at once, and once I get more soul gems, go to Silverdrift Lair, clear it out, and soul trap the Draugrs at the same time. As I get the second word of disarm, because I think the second word of disarm can disarm up to maybe Marauder, so 19, but not 25. So Draugr Whites would be able to be disarmed. It's pretty neat. What is up to that? Draugr Scourge maybe as well? No, I don't think I could disarm Scourge, and he was 21, so up to 19 then, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, I switched. I haven't shown that. What is my problem? I switched to the Blades armor. So I was wearing a piece of Dwarven armor before that had 15 points of increasing your armor, right? But it didn't really make a difference. Well, I did test it against a weak enemy though, and it was his weakest attack. I tested against the bandit outside Embershard Mine. I have him hit me with his normal attack, and it did the same damage when I was wearing the blade chest piece and the Dwarven chest piece. So the difference wasn't really big. Now that I can, that was also an enchanted piece, so I couldn't upgrade it. This one here I can upgrade, so these things do a lot of damage. I'm not gonna bother. I could potentially kill them with Become Ethereal, but there's no point. Do I have the warrior? I think I have the warrior stone, since I trained smithing. But yeah, that attack is disgusting. Well, it looks like I could survive it. Nice. I have the Helm of Ingol as well, so I could kill them, but it just takes forever. And obviously I would do it one at a time. I wouldn't just run like this. I need to change to the Steed Stone. The spinning thing that they did is probably, I think it's the most powerful attack. And if you stay in the ice, it does lingering damage as well. So you don't want to do that. One more behind me. Let's just switch check that. Oh yeah, I have Respite. I've had that for a while. Oh, you can see the gauntlets that I'm wearing. I'm still wearing the iron gauntlets because I need all the help that I can get. So the blade gauntlets are at home in Jorvaska. These give me 15% more damage, which takes the mace from 39 to 45. The mace is more like, wow. And I swapped out the hood because the hood was giving me 40 mana, right? But now that I have the well-fitted perk, I get bonuses for wearing heavy armor. Doesn't matter what type of heavy armor, as long as it's all heavy. It's good. Good and dandy. So that works out perfectly. Look! That's what I'm talking about. Still took damage, it's alright. Train some restoration. I'll talk to Parthenax right quick, try to skip as quickly as I can through his dialogue. Now it's all about having mana. If I can find a heavy armor piece, helmet that increases my mana, that would be amazing. Gauntlets as well. But gauntlets never do. There are no random gauntlets that increase your mana, are there? Like, unless you enchant yourself, or I could be wrong about that. I feel like they're always like one-handed or block. Yeah, you always find gauntlets of one or two-handed, don't you? Never really find gauntlets of increasing mana. I don't know. I don't remember. Helmets are usually what? Archery, magicka, and reductions to the schools of magic. Chest piece can be health, heavy armor, light armor. What else can be on armors? Health, stamina? Can stamina? I don't think stamina either is a thing that you can have on armors like randomly. Talking about enchantments, alright? Enchanting is brilliant. He has spoken. This is the second word of fire breath, and he gives me his soul. I have mentioned this before in another playthrough, but I believe maybe we can try it out. Hopefully I haven't gotten it yet. No. Let's see. Well, I need to pick it up, don't I? So if I use it here, I did quick save. Everybody saw that. Please don't mock me up, game. Boom. I'm going to use it here, right? I only have one word of fire breath. Let's see what happens when he gives me his soul. I can't bump skip this guy, as you can imagine. So there we go. He gives me his dragon soul. This is similar to what the Greybeards do when they do their thing. Boom. And now I go in here. I have 2 words of fire breath. See that? Isn't that cool? Now I'm not going to do that because that's cheap as hell, but I don't actually know where to get the 3rd word of fire breath. One is here, one is in Dustman's Cairn, but I don't know where to get the 3rd one. So I could technically do this, get the one in Dustman's Cairn, and then Bob's your uncle. You have all 3. But I don't think fire breath is that useful. Fire and frost breath. They do 90 points of damage, as I understand it. Frost breath over time. But as dove, yol. Sosedov losmul. That's what he says. Our Hadrime, you cannot even conceive of the power I wield. I don't know what I'm pressing, if it's correct or not, but listen, it's okay. The Kel, the Elder Scroll. Sum Akmora. I'm just saying all the dragon language that I know. I don't. There we go. Bomb skip. Oh no. No, wait, I need you. Actually, yeah, go over there. Yeah, so we need the Kel. We need to talk to, what's his face? The bottom one. There we go. We need to talk to the crazy guy outside of Winterhold. So Fus, I think, gives you 25% less stagger, and you stagger other people 25% more. Fime, I don't even remember, but it's something to do with your become ethereal, and Yol makes your fire breath more powerful. I think this one's objectively the best. Well, I mean, not if you're like a stealth archer, for example. Then you're not supposed to be staggered at that point. But I've never really tested the other ones. I can imagine that fire breath can be decent. And Fime, maybe... oh yeah, you regenerate, don't you? You regenerate while you become ethereal. But the regeneration, that's what I don't like about regeneration. Whether it comes to the stone that does it, or enchantments, or this ability here. Is that your regeneration, magicka, health, or stamina is always 50% in combat. So, yeah, it's like when you need it, why would you regenerate 50% slower in combat, man? Is my guy nervous? Is that why he regenerates slower in combat? Because it completely messes up regeneration. It doesn't make it as good. Oh yeah, the notch pick. Get this garbage pickaxe out of here. I technically shouldn't drop things. I'm not gonna do that. And here's ebony. Is there only 1 or 2 ebony ore veins? Maybe I already mined one of the ebony ore veins. Am I not hitting? What is going on? Please give me... Yeah, thank you. Balglutch mine? No, that's wrong. Gloombound mine, I think, has ebony ore veins as well. This one was ebony, right? I think maybe that one was ebony, because if I remember correctly, there was supposed to be 2. I have a 0 point in stamina, but I just feel like I'm being one-bombed so often. Or like, not really, I haven't died that many times, but yeah. I kind of want to save this perk. I don't really know what to put it in. And I was thinking of getting the Dwarven Smithing so that I could train to 50 perhaps and get Orcish, you know, who knows. So, next thing I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna need a fair bit of carry weight, so let's go back to the Steedstone. I'm probably gonna try and get some Dwarven materials, right? I know of a few locations where there are dwarven metal pieces, right, that you can turn into ingots. Now that I'm level 30, it's all gravy. I did say, I mentioned that I switched to the Blades armor. I also upgraded the Blades armor to Superior, because when you get level 31 in smithing, you can upgrade any armor to Superior. It's like a breaking point for smithing. So whether it be iron, I think even the ones that don't have a perk tied to them, because the Blades armor doesn't really count as steel, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken. Similar to, like, you know, the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood armor and stuff like that. They just count as leather, so they don't have a perk to them. Which means you, under normal circumstances, you cannot upgrade it to legendary. Oh, whoa, that's a good enchantment. Damn, I can disenchant that. Not bad. It's not going to be better than the Ring and Amira. I have mentioned that before. Like, I think this is one of the best rings I can possibly pick up. If you go to the College of Runehold, I think you pick up a ring either like 20 or 10% when you do the... when you get a ring for like a wizard or something. 3 rings you need to get for him. But look at this. Given my level, right? This is a really good ring I could pick up. Or not really. It's not that much, but you know, increased health is a good enchantment. But let's say it was 30, 40, 50 health, right? It still wouldn't hold a candle to the Ring and Amira. Nothing does. The Ring and Amira is a level 1 ring. You can get it at level 1. And it gives you 50 stamina permanently. And when you feed on a corpse, it gives you 50 points of health for 5 minutes. And 50% quicker health regeneration. It's not always useful, like if you're fighting Falmers or Draugrs. But a lot of those dungeons tend to begin with enemies. And it's what I'm saying, like, okay, maybe it's not useful the whole dungeon, but at least you got the stamina thing. Should we pick this up? No, I will leave it for now. I don't really want that quest. Well, no, yeah, we will. That way I don't have to come back. More over here. Let's see our carry weight. 283. Maybe we can do one more location before we leave. There is the... actually, I wanted to do that one last. Because I want to see... oh, we need to walk, don't we? Let's see what would be the closest drift shade. Let's walk from here. There's one location that has a spider that you need to go. Wait, horse. No. It's not the time. Here's where you can get silver weapons, by the way. From those enemies guarding the place. And I think you can go inside and see if you can find a 2-hander. Well, those are a little bit more rare. Most of the enemies tend to, or most of the silver hands tend to use one hand. Alright. Up here you have Frost for Lighthouse, absolutely amazing reward. 10% better restoration spells. But, oh yeah, right here there are some predators. This will most likely be a frost bear, won't it? I could run away from it though, but I'll park my horse right here. And run. Because hopefully it's not a saber cat because they're too quick. Because what I can do is just shout him down. That makes it a lot easier to kill him. Alright, so I want to discover Alftan, but that is the storeroom right there. So both outside of Mezulft, which is a dwarven ruin, and Alftand, which is also a dwarven ruin, they have like a storeroom that you can pick up dwarven materials from. And I think they have about 70. You can make about 70 from each, something like that. So if I smelt this, should we test that? Well, I don't need to do that. There's no point. But if I was to smelt all the stuff that I just picked up outside of myself, it makes a set amount, and everything that's in here also makes like a decent amount. So, and then before fighting the spider Nemi, you can do the same thing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to carry. You know what? We may have to go back, as a matter of fact, because these ones in particular are extremely heavy. What you could do as well is park your horse outside of here. 379, we're really close, and there are a few more big ones left, so yeah, I'll go back and smelt them to dwarven metal ingots. But yeah, park your horse right here, and then drop all of the solid dwemer metals, which are the rectangular ones. Those weigh 25 units. Just drop them by the door and pick them up, exit, get on your horse, and then you can fast travel. You got some good pieces if I need to buy. The blade's armor looks insane. In this second dwarven storeroom, you will have to fight some enemies though, but I think you can bottleneck them in the first like archway, which makes it a little bit easier. Surely that should be enough, right? Alftan, there we go. That's where you go for the main game. Let's bring the horse. I don't think we're gonna get over encumbered because I have the steed stone, but just in case. Is that a dragon? There is a dragon up here where you get like what? You get slow time or something? Or frost? Ice form, I think you get. In, I don't even know what it's called. But it's behind me. Close to the College of, or close to one of the ruins you go to, the College of Winterhold. There is a Zura right there, her shrine peeking. So I love the Black Star, but the quest to get it is too difficult. I can't do it. I need a lot of fire defense for it. Here, I think you can bottleneck them here. And you can, I think, also spawn one at a time. So there we go. No, they spawned both. Maybe, well, maybe that was my bad. I don't know. Oh my god, they're so easy now. Dwarven Spider Workers. I think it's the first tier of Dwarven Spider. But they're really tough if you come here super early, though, I will say that. How much damage am I doing? 45. So yeah, they're doable now. Okay, I thought it was gonna be more difficult. It is legendary, so I need to watch my buttocks, but... And they have soul gems, which is wicked. Dwemer gear, I don't think that one counts as anything. You can't make ingots out of that. But you can experiment. I don't know everything. Sometimes I'm wrong. Dwarven oil, that's a decent ingredients. Silver ore, F that. The blacksmith in Markarth. I also noticed a skill book there. I didn't want to pick it up because I didn't want to do it off camera. But there is a skill book in, if you go to Markarth and you go to the Jarl's, up towards where the Jarl hangs out, and to the right on a table by the corner of the room, basically, where you have to either go left or right, basically, in the corner. There is a skill book. It's the Nibbin. I think I've seen that one before, maybe in the college or at a Force One encampment or something. Or maybe in the Dark Brotherhood. No, that's Hell Sithis, isn't it? I think that's the alteration, Hell Sithis. But yeah, pretty sweet. Could have picked that up because I am training alteration. As a matter of fact, that reminds me. I haven't touched alteration. Let's do that. Let's cast one before we get into combat. And the best that I found, the best weight to value ratio are these other, almost all the circular ones, right? So these plated ones, the ones that are round, those have decent weight to value ratio. Oh, why? This is expert. So if you're getting over encumbered, that's probably what I'm gonna do when I do Mizulft. I'm gonna pick the circular one. Oh, come on. Yes. Dwemer Pan. Oh my god, that's 51. Are you hitting me? Now this is doing more damage than the Mix of More Like Bow. With the enchantment, because this is out of enchantment, and either way this would be doing damage to stamina and magicka, so it wouldn't be doing health, but this is doing 20 points of health. I've often wondered, those 20 points, are they taken into account on legendary? Because the 31 is, the damage 31, it's not doing 31, it's doing 31 divided by 4. There should be a mod that just says that, you know what I mean? So that you're not getting confused, because it's easier to determine how much health the enemy has then. I casted Oak Flesh, so I think I'm gonna wait for a second. Is that where I mined up in the Throne of the World? Come on. Isn't there one more? Okay, fine. Oops. And there we go. I'm too fat. Let's see. Let's drop the bowl. Is that enough? No, 24. Yeah, it's because I've picked up this one. So hopefully this works. There is a back exit to this dungeon, so you know, as a shortcut, but I guess I'll just have to run back up here because here's where my horse is. Hopefully it's still outside. I'm gonna drop that one. Most of the other ones weigh 2, don't they? No, there's one that weighs 20 and 15 I think is one as well. Boom, that should be enough. I'll pick those up when I leave. Even with the steed stone, yeah, the steed stone is also making my armor weightless, so that is not being taken into account. What I was gonna say about the blacksmith in Markarth is that he always has silver ingots, so that's what I used to upgrade the silver swords. This guy's a little bit more beefy. Oh my good lord. Yeah, he's disgusting. And there's not a lot of room to fight him here. I don't know if they take damage from fire, so I'm not gonna do that right now. And also, you don't have to fight this guy. You can just pick up as much as you can and then just leave. Yeah, now you think it's time for music, do you? Stay. I may have to use potions here, because my magicka is just not cooperating, is it? Elemental Fury could be good, actually, without the mace. I don't have an good unenchanted weapon. Let's go Foos. Try to get behind him. Power attack. And my racial ability as well. Nice. But those enemies are extremely tough. They're so quick. They are so quick. They just boom, boom, boom. It's ridiculous. And there are 2 more little spider workers coming up. I think we can use that trap for like restoration. No, less sword. I always think that's a restoration skill book. Okay. Boom. But yeah, you see how good this storeroom is? And well, actually, as a matter of fact, can you just come in here and press the button? I just realized that. And lock that guy out. You bait him to attack or something. And then you, or you can slow time because he's gonna be more slowed than you are. And then you quickly come in here and press the button. Jeez Louise. Like I mentioned, slow time is not that far away. It's in Sarthal and it's in... No, that's Iceform. Never mind. I don't remember what slow time in Hag's End, maybe. Alright. 2v1 is a little bit much, don't you think? Heavy armor, I do need that. No. You can train me, that's fine. If I find a weapon that heals my stamina, that could be pretty good. Well, no, because they're always like, you know, 20 points, something like that of stamina. You want something that gives you back very little amounts of stamina, because that makes the charge last longer. So that's where you can exit. I'm just gonna go to the front entrance, or you can exit and then fast travel to the front entrance like a lazy bastard. I just think that's strategic. Whoa! I forgot about the pressure plates. I just saw the ceiling. All right. Well, it's been almost half an hour. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill Nemi, and I've never done that dungeon. I've done that dungeon one time, and I think there are Falmers after Nemi, which I probably won't be able to kill Nemi either. So I don't think there's any point in showing that. Maybe in the next one we can do some more main story. I have no idea. I don't have a plan, let me tell you. get on my horse and turn them into ingots. I can see how many they make, you know. How many ingots they make with the stuff that I picked up. I think you can pick 25 ingots worth in before you have to fight Nemi. So the stuff that you can pick up there is 25 ingots worth. We'll see what the dwarven storerooms give us. Let's go with the ebony. I like when I have an even number. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Are you gonna come here to ask me not to shout? I swear to God. I swear. I'm going to have to
ask you to stop. That shouting is making people nervous.
It's not making anybody nervous. No.
Can't say I've heard of
you can't say you've heard of any laws against it.
But I'll lock you up if I have to. I've got my eye on you.
Alright, take it easy there, Jon Snow. Let's see. The dwarven 166. So you can see that that's really, really good. That is really, really good. Hey, Bjorn, Brennium. There you go. I haven't given this guy a coin in a while. Oh, you say it's raining, do you? Well, I don't agree with it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.